Alrighty, we step into what I believe is the 6th reign of our land of Ankist. Of our kingdom of Ankist, that is. And we just got out of a literal dark age, it felt like, because there was a lot of messed up things happening in our last reign. And I think we need to perhaps get take a turn for the better. And I'm wondering if we can just go towards the more opulent side of the map and do quite the opposite that we were doing before, potentially getting some more stuff. Though I am looking at my score, and for me to be able to purchase more things, I have a feeling that I'm going to need a little bit of both. So I'm wondering if I need an Age of Rebellion to come here. +1 additional and 1 additional this if the central area of the map is empty. 1 for every resource in the upper track and 1 for every resource in the lower track. I feel like I could potentially control this a little better. And so we're not quite going straight into the loyalty side, straight into an age of opulence. I think we are going to attempt... Moderate is just keeping everything in the middle. For every white resource, and then 1 additional for if all the resources are on the track. That one's a little hard to do as well. Actually, it might be the easier rebel. We might need some moderation. I think we do. I think we need some moderation. I think we need to chill after that. Let's meet somewhere in the middle. Let's be moderate. Last time we were moderate, it was rough. I'm gonna be honest. It was rough. So let's try and redeem it if we shall. Now I have a lot of things here that are I don't think gonna cost me anything. Oh no, there I do. Here we go. So I could research that lab, which could open up 2 gold and an end situation. The embroider uniforms would also open up some stuff. I kind of like this one. I'm gonna be honest. Let's do this. And let's open that for possibility. That is, what was it again? In progress? Embroider. So yeah, shall we embroider officer names on their uniforms? Small embroideries of the officers' uniforms can help to identify them. Okay. And then we have building a prison and building a food pantry. See, we're not doing too bad. The food pantry's almost done. The prison's going to give us some money. We're doing great. We built a treasury room. Plan for castle renovation. Everything's going great. Following the growing challenges encountered by the kingdom, the council has expanded the house, and House Tyrell has joined the council. Great. Now we have 5 council members to contend with. What joy! We are going to form another alliance, though. That is something I wanted to do. With our nemesis. Stronger together. Now we have 10 power. We're finally accumulating power now that we kind of start to understand what it is we're supposed to be doing in this game. A little bit more than we did prior. We probably still don't know. But our kingdom is set. Match and play. So let's figure it out. We want to keep everything in the middle. We're mostly crave at the moment. Mostly crave. In the future, I kind of want to unlock this a little bit. I'm feeling that. The Fund Plaza renovation plan seems cool. But for me to have that, I would need 4 crave and 1 of the I would need 2 of those. So I can technically set myself up for that, to be able to open that up. Just because it's cool, man. I want to do it. And I could also just research 2 different things potentially. Build a granary, research this with that situation. So for that to go the way I want it to go, the kingdom would have to end probably kind of early. But I need at least 2 good boy points, 2 loyalty, and I think I need at least, I don't need 4 of the crave. So really I just need 1 of these to effectively increase. I don't really need to go far beyond that. This could be an incredibly short reign of just sort of resetting things, you know. So let's just see what we can do. Let's see where we can get here. And it might not be a short reign. You never really know. I think one of these going up would be pretty safe, especially this, the price of life, which would be advancing a storyline that I do find some interest in. I believe that is our Eerie Rumors storyline. So that would be kind of cool. Let's do that and just attempt to lift it. We're going to take very good care of everything here. Okay. The guards we tasked with reporting on Celestia say that the 8 girls were subjected to painful, unnatural experiments. Terrible. Yet they survived. Good God. The Celestia's tests were successful. If we allow her to come live at the court, she now has the power to make our king immortal. Given her sinister reputation, however, this may be a damaging scandal. Do we invite Celestia to court? Now, I would like to say no. Fuck you. No. And I think that's what I wanted in the first. No! I have the power to say no to you. Goodbye. And I will take that 1 heart point there. We just got to be good to him later. The guards report that Celestia is extremely angered by your refusal. She threateningly promises that she will take what she was not given. Soon after, she burns her cottage and goes into hiding, leaving no traces of her shady activity. Some fear she is planning her revenge. Oh, God. Oh, no! That's a creepy image. Weeks later, terrifying news reaches the council. A seemingly dead corpse was sighted wandering Libra, a thin girl with wounds that would incapacitate a strong adult. Oh my God. When our guards approached her, she slaughtered them with her bare hands, exhibiting impossible strength. Oh no! As sightings of the monstrous girl multiply, some suspect that there's more than one of these walking corpses. Oh, God, no. The sins of my father have come back to haunt me. Few who encounter them survive to tell the tale, as testified by the horribly mutilated victims found at each morning. People start calling these unholy fiends the Hollow Maidens, but those who did not see their brutally mutilated victims dismiss it as a sordid fairy tale. This is so fucking creepy. Oh no! Oh, all right then. We're a third of the way through the game. Oh my God. So things feel like they're getting darker, even though I'm trying to bring joy to the world. I can lift another thing up and potentially pull this down. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am a bit disturbed by that. Okay. Well then, let's just keep on keeping on. Into the Hedgehog Woods? And kiss more of the children of the night. I don't know if I want to see the end of that. I don't want to. Oh God. Okay. Just sort of looking around, taking some thought in, trying to be a good guy. Oh jeez. We're just gonna try and lower. We just want to lower knowledge. Is what I want to do. I want to lower knowledge while making something else higher. But all the knowledge ones are something that is already higher. Knowledge and gems. I could finally do that. An honorable alliance. Which I would want to lift money in that scenario. Now I could also do the secret correspondence, and that could do a few different things. So I feel like everything that could throw my kingdom into a little too much chaos. So I don't know how I feel about these. I want to lower this, truly. So I feel like an honorable alliance is in order. Let's just confirm that we're not seeing it anywhere else. Nope. Sorry that I'm just sort of going over these. I need to be sure. So this one would also be potentially good. And a little less impactful. Let's just go... Oh, yeah, but it's not lifting. That's the reason. That's the reason why. Sorry, I got confused. Okay, so we're going to do this. Hopefully lowering one, lifting the other. We're spending the money. An honorable alliance. Ada, considered by many to be our greatest sculptor our world has ever seen, wants to create a statue commemorating the much-acclaimed love story. She requires a large sum to fund her endeavor. She wants to forge Lyra out of red iron and Edgarn out of silver. Oh, this is of their marriage that we had. They're still alive? How quickly do we go through these kings? I don't know. Who cares? Do we grant Adia, the sculptor, the funds for the marriage statue? I'm going to guess that it's like 10 years a reign. Unless things are... I mean, that's probably pretty bad. But who cares? You know, I'm gonna go lineage of in order. That we're at this point past about 100 years of time. I would love... That would be another really cool thing, is if they could put a date in, but that would probably change the game around a lot, and I don't know if it would. I think it would not do well with the narrative. People would be like, how is this person still alive, blah blah blah. Just gotta kind of enjoy it and figure things are gonna go the way they're gonna go. So do we grant her... I'm gonna say no. My options were just to lie on both, but that's fine. We'll use a little bit of power. I'm fine with this. Well, the problem is my alliance, though. My alliance is going to take another heart hit. But I could pay to turn them. And they're a little bit cheaper. I'm going to do that. I'm going to say, you should say nay. And then that won't actually cost me any power. And because the majority of the council said nay, and we're going that direction. Disappointed by your lack of support, Adia goes to the Kazuk Empire, where the rulers are more interested in celebrating the important moments of their history. Many intellectuals and artists follow the money as well and leave us. Great! Our lack of support caused the sculptors Adia to seek better fortunes in a foreign land. Her success in the Kazakh Empire caused many to emulate her. We are losing a lot of promising talent. Great. Very good. So now we have that in there. We need to heighten one stat. One stat needs to go up a point. So I'm thinking Isis Skyro Library. This doesn't do anything. Can we just like get this one out of the way? It doesn't seem like it's a decision to make. Let's just do this. Hysadora is known to write her notes cryptically. She often proposes peculiar experiments to prove her discoveries, but our resources are limited, and the choice of a specific one excludes the other. Wait, she's dead! Choose an experiment. I killed her. Is this old? Huh. Interesting that I can still do this. Alright, whatever. Experiment A. I killed her 100%. Isidora discovered that some strange stones discovered, so maybe this is just in the past, are attracted to each other and sometimes tend to move in a specific direction. Our scholars put some in a chalice, but they are remained still. The next day, they put the same stones in the floating base in the water, and they observed that they always moved towards the nearby chalice. Interesting. Our scholars built a device that always points towards the same direction, regardless of its orientation, but what is it pointing at? A lively and heated debate starts raging within the cult. Some priests say it must be attracted towards the mother, like everything that exists, but the device is not pointing towards the sky where she lives in as a constellation. Implying that the mother is still on Earth would cause huge theological problems. Yet many call the device the Divine Recall, and pilgrims want to use it to reunite with the mother even in their mortal lives. Interesting. And we've advanced to that storyline. We only have so much time left. We need to conclude some of these storylines. I want some conclusions, damn it. So that was just an extra bit. I don't think I have anything else like that. I think all my other decisions... Oh, no, I do. Let's figure out what some of these are. Let's advance these. The war with Muhir. Our troops are stationed in Turil, waiting for instructions from the commander. Anir is relatively close to the border, so a focused attack from the south would settle the matter quickly. But we could also use the Abni River to send some soldiers into the heart of their territory. Do we split our forces? I'm not getting anything from this. I'm not going up or down. Say nay or I don't want to lose that. We'll say nay. Let's stick with him. We decide to launch the assault from the south with a single massive troop. This is exactly what the enemy expected. Great. They set up deadly traps and ambushes in the small region of Ron just south of the Anir. While not enough to push us back, they serve the purpose of buying them the time to organize a total defense of the southern part of the city. When we finally reach the area, our men are nothing but moving targets. After 3 days of siege and countless losses on our side, we are forced to retreat. War reparations. Following the humiliating defeat against the Kingdom of Muhir, we've been forced to pay hefty war reparations, a cost that will weigh on the scholars for many generations to come. Fuck me! Okay. I think these rotate out, like go up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then gone. So I can get rid of bad past things. God, that's interesting. Okay, so we'll continue. Any others that just advance? Oh, I am advancing the story though. At least with one, I've pushed the tail a little further. That's okay, because I kind of don't want it to prolong. I think when it prolongs, my moderate has a less and less chance of going off. I'm technically already in the range I want to be, so we're just at this point playing around with it. Like I could probably use one more good guy point, potentially. So let's figure this out. Let's maybe do then, if it doesn't super matter and I want to kind of make this potentially my last move, I think I'm going to do something story related, but I need to know which stories are close. This one is for sure. So this story is close, which is Into the Woods, The Magic of Genius, Eyes to the Sky, Divine Recalls. Yeah, that's everything with the Witch of the Wilds quest. This is the Eerie Rumors, which I went from being like, oh, scandalous to, oh my god, what's happening? And this is with the food, which has gotten dark as well. We're so close to ending those. What is this one that I've barely touched? Sail Away. So this is the sailors. This is them going to find that place. I forget. Yeah, holds many secrets and treasures. The people of Solad. Yeah, I'm looking for an old civilization or something. Have often found themselves gazing into the blue vastness, gathering the city of ruin. Yeah. Yet it is mostly uncharted. So I'm basically just charting the sea. What quest line is that? I mean, it's getting close to the end. I need to finish some rather than try and push one that's far behind. I think we gotta bring some of these dark. Let's just bring our two darkest. Let's see if we can conclude these things. Maybe give them some kind of happy ending. I don't know. Oh, I mean, we're moderate, so let's, the less dark and spooky. Did we go with the less dark and spooky, or we try to get this out of the way now? I feel like we need to hit up Eerie Rumors when we are, like, going for good. Going for opulence. Like, that's when I think I want to do Eerie Rumors. So I think I'm going to wait on Eerie Rumors, and then this reign, I'm going to advance the Dark Harvest. So we're looking for that symbol right there. So this one here would be one. Is there any more of that kind? Nope, that's it. So, yeah, this would potentially advance this part of the story. Let's do this. The merchant Zemo started selling a strange concoction which is supposed to hide the mark of the Ashers. That'd be good. Its efficiency is dubious to say the least, and he is a well-known charlatan, yet many hopeless people trust him and his compound. Do we ban Zymo's mark healing potion? Holy moly. I can't. I must say in very much the hopes that it does not completely fucking tank that shit. You ban the fraudulent compound, but desperate people resent you for denying them hope of a cure for their aesthetic defect. Many heartless scholars, however, believe that the Ashers should just learn to accept it. Oh, nice. Well, we're still in this zone. I do need to lift something. So, did we potentially get another quest with the Ashers by any chance? No. Okay, yeah, here we have another Asher quest. Oh, and we have one here too. Well, it costs money. I don't have that. All right. Well, let's really hope this doesn't completely launch me out. I would love if it went up. I'm okay if a couple more go down, but I would like to at least have one go up. So let's try this. A wave of violence. Oh god. The tensions between Ashers and the Defenders are out of control. The Librarian Chancellor thinks that the constant abuses suffered by the Ashers ever since they appeared justify their violent reactions, and recommends that we send the army to disband the Defenders. On the other hand, the Defenders claim that they are protecting Vandus from the violence of the Ashers and demand we imprison them. Do we arrest all Ashers involved in acts of violence? God damn. They think they're saying Nay would raise that one really far. I would use some of my power. I'm into this. Let's do this one. Why did it take my power to do that one, by the way? Shouldn't it have been the other one? Because the one that the council's voting for is the easy one. I don't know. I don't know what goes into that. Anyway, the city guard of Vandus is authorized to arrest any Asher found in a suspicious situation at their discretion. Soon enough, our prisons are clogged, and conditions become inhumane. Our dungeons were not ready for such a large number of prisoners. The poor hygiene conditions and lack of food causes disease to spread rapidly, and many die. Prisons are filled to the brim with ashers, and many suspect that most of them were arrested just for bearing the gray mark. Great. The librarian chancellor says it's unfair that some are detained as criminals just for being forced to eat ash bread to survive or are reacting to constant abuse. But with fewer ashers on the streets, violent clashes decrease. Exploiting the large numbers and the controlled environment, scholars begin to study the ashers' condition. It is discovered that they are plagued by bloody nightmares. Most strangely, though, scholars observe that the violent events in their dreams often come true, possibly explaining their violent tendencies. They were merely anticipating violence with violence. Well, it's horrible that they got imprisoned. All of this is horrible. I'm not going to. What's the word? Vadcate? Fuck. I'm blanking. I'm not going to endorse any of this stuff, is what I'm saying. Vindicate. Vindicate was the wrong word, so it didn't even matter. I'm not going to endorse any of this stuff, but looking at it, at least, like, it wasn't just the worst thing ever. So at the very least, they know that, because we have doctors in the prisons, that they know what's going on. Maybe we'll actually be able to cure it. You know, that would be incredible. But no, horrible people died, and it was horrible, and they were discriminated against. We're almost done. Do we arrest all the ashers involved? I said and we're right on the edge here, and I need it to end. So we kind of need food to be touched. I could do the Royal Laboratory, because that's another empty one. Yeah, I don't feel like any decision I get to make in this game is always all good. Something or someone somewhere always suffers. There's a few good ones where it's like, everything's alright. Let's do the Divine Recalls. Scholars spend loads of time trying to understand Isidora's cryptic schemes. They show strange correlations between improbable materials. So they are talking about it in the past tense. But resources are limited, and the choice of a specific experiment excludes the other. Choose an experiment. I have to do another experiment, and there's no real way to be able to tell other than the images. So it looks like coal going into eggs, turning into a gem. And this one, something to do with fire, with both. Like fire is involved. Fire makes coal cook the mushroom into a potion. Let's do the gem. I want to do experiment A. I want to see what the gem's about. I haven't even looked at the illustration of the other ones previously. Following Isidora's cryptic instructions, our scholars powder coal, onyx, and sulfur together, but the mixture seems to have particular properties, yet when they try to ignite the compound... Oh no! A series of explosions devastate the Royal Library, revealing to our scholars the properties of a black dust that burns rapidly and produces a lot of smoke. Scholars learn that constraining the... Is this outside? This isn't in my castle, right? Scholars learn that constraining the ignited powder creates a rapid expansion of force which damages the surrounding environment. This new onyx dust promises to revolutionize our military warfare. Great! There wasn't enough death in the world. We needed more. Cool beans. Okay, well, we need to lift up food pretty bad, or just not touch food. Honestly, if we just don't touch food, we're looking pretty okay. And I just kind of need to burn the last of my power, so that I can end this accursed rain. I mean, this rain's fine. Actually, we're doing pretty good. But I would only want to lower something that's already lowered, or lift something that is yet to be lifted. So I would be fine lifting an honorable alliance. Trying to see if maybe there's something that lines up to our one story. This is a potential candidate, the Prince of Life. A Tribune reports that sinister things are happening, so that is with the creepy. You know, we've done some Dark Harvest. Let's see what's going on with the creepy stuff. Isn't there one that's like really freaky? Ruthless Children of the Night. That's right. This one could be super creepy. Alright, let's just get it out of the way. I just want it done. Let's just do it. Oh, God. An angry mob from Libra claims to have captured a Hollow Maiden, and they are building a pyre to burn her. But the girls' vehement protests cause some to question their claim, as Hollow Maidens have always been silent. Do we prevent the angry mob from burning the alleged Hollow Maiden? Let's stop them from doing that. That is resounding in the direction. So I'm very interested why it's costing me power now to go with the majority. I almost have to decline. It's easier to decline. The game is interesting. Despite the protests of the angry crowd, the guard takes custody of the alleged Hollow Maiden. When your scholars inspect her, however, she's revealed to just be a regular girl. Oh, thank God. A sick and emanated homeless orphan named Elda. We have avoided a terrible mistake. Finally, some good news. This was an all good one. Finally. To prevent further gross mistakes, a scholar named Jamana created an illustrated guide so that even illiterate simpletons can easily discern deadly Hollow Maidens from helpless, miserable girls. Oh my God. Oh, we're back in business, baby. Get rid of that. Get rid of that previous one. Oh, man. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good here. This is a good end to the reign. That went well. The king was dethroned. Goodbye, sir. So we're doing decent. We're even Stevens. We saved a coin. You know, this was a good moderate reign, and it ended with not burning a child at the stake. I'll take what I can get. Okay, even no matter how small, but it was fucking worth it. It went well. I'm happy with these results. So why did that one only go up once if I have all in that row? Interesting that it did that. Okay, we're running out of options to take. I don't understand much of... There's some background things happening that I don't fully understand. But I'm trusting that the system is doing something that I don't know. But in any case, that is the end of the 6th reign of our Kingdom of Ankist. I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.